Howdy, mates. Top of the afternoon to you. Today marks Thursday, March 26th, 2026. And I've made a return to a destination that I had visited nearly a decade ago, as a matter of fact. Welcome to what is known as the Ohio State Reformatory, based in Mansfield, Ohio. The first time I went here was in April of 2016, which was actually with my mother at the time. And now, as we fast forward 10 years, just about, I've gone here on my own time, as I am in the process of traveling a little further east for my next chapter. But the Ohio State Reformatory dates back to 1896, and it was primarily designed by Levi Scofield, who was based in the city of Cleveland. But of course, I'm sure that he had a number of other folks who were working with him upon the construction of this facility. It's primarily also built out of limestone as the material. But it does have some themes of Romanesque, Gothic, and among other designs from the late 19th century. But for the most part, it was the building itself inspired by the Chateauesque in terms of the uplifting design that comes with it, and some of the spires. Though, if you do look at older photos of this building, there are a few differences versus what is seen now. But you may be wondering, like, what exactly might be the difference between, say, a reformatory or a prison? Well, when the building first started out, Levi Scofield wanted to provide that uplifting architecture to this very building as a way to symbolize the purpose for a reformatory. So rather than just simply imprisoning someone for an X amount of years, the concept of a reformatory was for the inmates to basically change their lives, revitalize them by means of learning a trade or obtaining an education, or even changing their spiritual relationship with God, for example. And that's hence the name, reformatory. It was used as a means to reform one's life. But as it got into the mid-20th century, a lot of crime was becoming more and more prevalent in terms of, like, dangerous crimes, as an example. And so eventually, as it did get into that time period, the Ohio State Reformatory more of a maximum security prison. Though as it did approach towards the year of 1990, the prison was officially shut down due to the infrastructure dilapidating, as well as prisoner demand was becoming much higher in terms of numbers, and just inhumane conditions for even the prisoners. And so nowadays it serves as a museum as well as a historical monument. And as a matter of fact, one of my very favorite films, The Shawshank Redemption, was set at this very building, among other locations within Mansfield, Ohio. So, nevertheless, you can indeed take self-guided tours here, and in my maybe slightly biased opinion, it's well worth it. You really get a good glimpse of the time period from when it was built versus like a modern, or in comparison to a modern day correctional institution. So, alright, you guys, take care. Enjoy the rest of your week. And of course, Journey on a Journey is onwards. See you later.